Welcome to the NRC Oreo Nationwide Series race number 3 here at Las Vegas. As Henry Sanford and Seth Cole are your front row here, and behind them is Mason Williams and Joey Montgomery, then Austin Ogo and Jack Warren, and then McLemore and Duncan, Zach Warren and Jeff Silas are your top 10. And let's recap here. Right now, Jake Williams is starting 12th as he won Kansas last week. But let's get the command to fire the engines.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
There was the command. Here we go, right here. Crew chief.
Nice and easy, long day. It's going to be a lot of adjustments. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is a real race here. We're going to have a blast tonight. I can't wait to get out there and get going.
There was Jake Williams, crew chief, telling him it's going to be a fun race. And as I was saying, let's get to Michael Wagner before we drop the green flag. He is in 34th right now, so that's not looking good for him on the start of this race. But starting position doesn't matter. It all matters on how you finish. So they come out of turn number 4. It's a cloudy day out. Will we see some fast speeds? Who's going to get lucky here in Las Vegas? Green flag is out. Will we see a repeat winner of Jake Williams or Michael Wagner? Or will we see a new winner again? Which it would be really weird if we saw 15 different drivers win. And Henry Sanford is out in front right now with Mason Williams behind him. And Henry Sanford coming out of turn number 4. Lap 1 is complete, and it's Henry Sanford leading them. As Austin Ogo is second right now, Ryan McLemore third, and then Mason Williams fourth. And then Zach Warren, who was in that horrific wreck, who did have to go to the local Kansas hospital for further checkup. He was okay and released at the night of when he went into the hospital. So that's a good sign. And Kevin White will find him on the. He's running last at the moment. He was one of the drivers also who took like 4 hits, two to his front and 2 to his back or something like that, and they were harsh hits. And he had to be taken in for further checkup as well. He was okay too. Just a lot of he was pretty sore after the race, he said, but he said just put some ice on it and we'll be fine. But as Austin Ogo has caught up to Henry Sanford. It's still a very cloudy day here. It's been like this all weekend though, so we're gonna, as we do see some really fast speeds, the track has cooled down. As we'll check the temperature for you right at the bottom of the screen, 68 degrees. So nice cool temperature outside, which means a nice cool track, which means some more fast speeds here in Las Vegas. Henry Sanford is leading every lap so far. Michael Wagner is still your points leader. Let's see where he is. He is running 30th. Not looking good for him, but there's still a lot of racing left. 22 laps to go there is. Henry Sanford has led all 7 of 27 completed. Next race is the fastest half mile of Bristol, and the Lego Cup Series will go to Texas. And the next race for the IndyCar Series is Pocono. So all 3 series are all over the place. 2 on the East Coast, and 1 kind of Central Coast, Tennessee, Texas, and Pennsylvania. So, a lot of events going on, all in kind of one bunch, which means for me a lot of thumbnails to make. But now Patrick Warren has caught up to this front four cars, and DeMax is kind of working his way there. So is Robert Pollard, and then Card Pollard. And we're kind of just like so we're kind of just spread out throughout the whole throughout the whole turns 3 and 4. So there's a little bit of a pack in the back. We'll come back to the front. Caution is out. It's for Kevin White. Now, as the caution came out, yes, it came out after or before they came back to the line. Charles Sanford is involved as well, so we'll bring it back to you and see how this happened. So this is where it happened. You'll see Henry Nova and the 43 come down on Kevin White, and we'll bring them both down as they'll spin out Henry Nova. Charles Sanford barely missing that as bad timing. Oh, as Drew Austin is also involved. Bad timing for Kevin White to come back up on the racetrack as Charles Sanford and Henry Nova were racing, Drew Austin were racing side by side as they all three of them spin out. Ben Cannon missing it. Kevin White is getting the worst of it though, having getting spun out. So we're right on board with all three cars. As first we'll get on with Drew Austin. As you see, he sees them spin out. He's still going full speed just to be safe. But right here, he doesn't even notice that he's gonna get hit and spun out. But we'll watch it from Charles Sanford's view from the beginning of it. See, he didn't slow down at all. So there you go. He doesn't even notice it either. So we'll go Kevin White. See, Henry Nova came down on Kevin White, which looks like it spun him out. Which I don't think he had enough room. Henry Nova is here, right here. That's how gentle these cars are. If you make contact with somebody, you're gonna get into a wreck. Now we'll watch the right side of Kevin White's car. I think he just kind of gets loose into the apron as he's still going full speed. We'll see how fast he's going during the time down in the apron. 190, and I think he just went up into the turn and he hit the brakes. So good, smart idea on him. But I think he should have slowed down a little bit before. But all three drivers were able to drive away and stay in the race, so that's always a good sign. But as the first caution of the day comes out, and we'll bring you back to the start of the green flag. And we are back. Henry Sanford out in front as Austin Ogo behind him. And we are ready to go green flag racing here again for the first caution of the day for Kevin White getting into Charles Sanford and Drew Austin. As we are about to restart race here, is green flag is back in the air. You see they're all single file, like how they're supposed to be lined up on the restarts, but they do make moves already. We'll go with Henry Sanford again. As there goes Austin Ogo to the inside. Will this be Henry Sanford's first lap? He will not lead. I think it will be. Oh, he will lead that lap. Wow. So there's the Warrens right there, the 23 and the 27. They're helping Austin Ogo. They're giving him a little push. But as you see on your screen, Charles Sanford and Kevin White are off the pace. They're already 5 seconds back. But here's the first lap. Henry Sanford has not led. And you see, they're just crossing the start-finish line right now. So it's going to be another bad week for Charles Sanford's 2 wrecks in a row. As here is Zach Warren, who was in that horrific wreck last week. Looking to try and lead a lap here, trying to get that important bonus point, even though it's only the beginning of the season. Bonus points are crucial because it can help you get out in front, as we'll give you the point standings as of right now and see how everyone is. And I'm sure you guys saw it in the description as well, but we'll just give you a top 5. All but Michael Wagner gained position to get into the top 5 of the points. It is Michael Wagner, Mason Williams, William Duncan, Jack Warren, and Jake Williams. That is your top 5 in the points. Mason Williams gaining 6 positions, William Duncan gaining 12, Jack Warren gaining 10, and Jake Williams gaining 19 spots for winning the race in Kansas last week. So you just saw right there, that is crucial. That is very crucial if you can just win a race in the beginning of the season and you don't really have a good start on the first race. It can really affect you in a good or bad way. But right now it's Patrick Warren, Austin Ilgo, and Zach Warren. 1, 2, 3. Obviously not in that order because Austin Ilgo's in the 2. I just said all 3 names for some reason like that. But they are Sanford and Ogo are running about 20 miles an hour difference, so they will be catching up to each other pretty quick. I think they might be catching up to them on the last lap. So we'll actually go on spectator for you guys and see how everyone is running, as we'll go in none coming down turn number 4. See double file kind of throughout the from 9th on, or 9th back, as we still see the same 3 drivers right now, as Robert Pollard is looking to try and join these 4, as he is closing in, as he ran 0.06 of a second faster than Patrick Warren. So we'll go back to Sanford. He like we said, he has some damage to his car, so it's not a good start to the season for him. But we'll go to there's Derek Williams for that KV team. We'll see where the rest of his teammates are. There's Michael Wagner in 33rd. Not looking good for your points leader. Let's go to James Shelley. He is running about 14th, I believe. I think he's running about 15th or 14th. And there's Jean Sanford. We haven't talked about her much throughout the race. She's running about 13th. And there's Jake Williams, your Kansas winner, running 11th. And then we'll get back to the front of the pack right now, as Robert Pollard has joined this group. Now it is 4 drivers, or 3 drivers looking in on Austin Ogo. There's been 2 leaders this whole entire day, Austin Ogo and Henry Sanford. So we'll see if there are going to be any other ones, or is it just going to be 2 leaders. So we approach 3 laps to go here in Las Vegas. Here in the Oreo Nationwide Series. The Lego Cup Series is also going to be here tomorrow. So go check that out. That'll be an exciting race as well. And Austin Ogo is still out in front, and we'll see where Sanford. Oh, they're going into turn number 1 right now. They are going to close in as 2 laps to go here in Las Vegas. As there goes Patrick Warren. That's going to give Austin Ogo a good lead. Oh man, why did he do that? Oh, Patrick is not happy right now, and neither is Zach. As that lost the draft, as now it would be harder for them to catch up. As white flag is out, Austin Ogo is leading. Can Zach Warren catch up He's kind of closing in, but I don't know if it'll be enough. I don't know. Going into turn number 3. There he goes. He's going to try and make a move, but he's not there. Coming out of the checkered flag, it is going to be Austin Ogo who's going to win in Las Vegas. Great race. Michael Wagner, your points leader, coming up in 33rd. Not a good race for him. I don't know what happened. I think Las Vegas isn't his track, even though it is his hometown. Card Pollard right there. Mason Williams. Henry Sanford, your pole sitter, finishing 8th. Let's see. Any notable? Seth Cole finishing 18th. Ted Nowakowski 20th. Like we said, Daytona winner Michael Wagner finished 33rd. We'll get you to your official results right here, and points are down in the description as always. I'd like to keep you updated on that, so go check those out. And these are your official standings, as we will see you guys in Bristol.